You get your blood pressure checked, and the nurse says, "You're 132/86. But what does that actually mean? Are those numbers good, bad, something in between? Today, we're breaking down blood pressure in simple terms, so that the next time you hear those numbers, you'll know exactly what they're telling you. Think of your blood vessels like a network of pipes. Blood pressure is simply the force of blood pushing against the walls of those vessels as your heart pumps. Every blood pressure reading has two numbers. For example, 120/80. The top number and bottom number tell us two very different things. The top number is called systolic blood pressure. This measures the pressure in your arteries when your heart contracts and pushes blood out to the rest of your body. Think of it as the working pressure. So if your reading is 120/80, the 120 represents the amount of pressure generated when your heart is actively pumping. The bottom number is called diastolic blood pressure. This measures the pressure in your arteries when your heart is resting between beats. Even when your heart relaxes, your body still needs blood flowing to your organs. So the bottom number tells us how much pressure remains in the arteries while the heart is at rest. So, what numbers are considered normal? Generally speaking, a blood pressure reading of less than 120/80 is considered normal. If the top number, also called the systolic pressure, is between 120 and 129, while the bottom number remains below 80, this is considered elevated blood pressure. Stage 1 high blood pressure, or hypertension, is typically defined as a reading with a top number between 130 and 139, or a bottom number between 80 and 89. Stage 2 high blood pressure is when the top number is 140 or higher, or the bottom number is 90 or higher. It's important to remember that one elevated reading doesn't necessarily mean you have high blood pressure. Healthcare providers usually look at multiple readings over time to determine whether hypertension is present. And if your blood pressure reaches 180/120 or higher, that may represent a hypertensive crisis and requires immediate medical attention. Remember, one high reading doesn't automatically mean you have hypertension. Your healthcare provider will usually look for patterns over time. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because many people don't experience symptoms. Over time, uncontrolled high blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack, stroke, kidney disease, heart failure, and vision problems. This is why regular screenings, assuming that they are affordable and accessible, are so important. There are multiple lifestyle habits that can help support healthy blood pressure. These can include eating a balanced diet that's rich in fruits and vegetables, limiting your sodium intake, staying physically active, maintaining a healthy weight, managing stress, and getting adequate sleep. And if you've been prescribed medication for high blood pressure, it's important to take it exactly as directed by your healthcare provider. Understanding your blood pressure numbers gives you a better understanding of your overall health. So the next time someone says, "Your blood pressure is 118/76, you'll know exactly what those numbers mean. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more evidence-based health information made simple, and I'll see you in the next video.